as a okay. Good morning, everyone. Now the recording has been started. Okay, today we are going to start with the topic that is called as organizational behavior. Okay, in this organizational behavior, our first chapter is the management one. Okay, so we are going to start with the first topic that is called as management. Management means what? Management is a set of organization, or we can say management is a set of functions directed at the efficient and effective utilization of resources in a pursuit of organizational goals. Management is a process by which a cooperative group directs action of others towards common goal. Okay, management, we can say, is a process of working with or through others to effectively achieve the organizational objective by efficiently using the limited resources in the changing environment. This is also one kind of definition of management. Okay, let us see. I will give you one example of management. Suppose there is a team, and in team, one will be the captain and another will be the associate players. Why they have chosen one player as a captain? Because he gives the direction to the other people, okay, those who are there into the team, and their motto is to win the battle from the other team. Okay, there will be one other team and they are playing with each other and they want to win. Okay, both the teams are trying to win the game. Okay, now only one will be the winner and the other will be the loser. I mean, other will be not the winner, or we can say a runner-up person. But the winner, those who are there, they both the parties will try to try to give their 100%, and those who have given a more dedication and devotion, they are going to win. Okay, now first of all, as a captain, what is the responsibility of that person? Okay, that we are going to see over here, because we are going to discuss about the management part over here. Okay, the captain role is to provide a good facilities to the associate player. They have to give a proper direction. Okay, they have to make a proper staffing work. Staffing means, we can say, a recruitment work. I mean, there will be a 15 or 16 people, out of which they have to select a limited amount of people. I mean, in a cricket we used to see there will be a 16 player of group, out of which 11 will be the selected one, final 11. So they have to make a proper recruitment of the people. Okay, and they also have to see the knowledge and the skills. Okay, knowledge and the skills in the mean, whether whether that person is more talented as compared to the other person or not. Okay, they have to utilize that person. Now see, I will give you one example. R Ashwin is very much famous bowler, spinner, right? So um, so by looking at the wicket, or we can say by looking at the pitch, the captain will try to give the bowling to that person, because if he is performing very well in a continuous format, definitely the captain will give more chance to him for the bowling as compared to the faster bowler or any other bowler, because he is picking up the wicket, and he's shown a more trust as compared to the other bowlers. So he's going to get a more chances, such like that. In the organization also, if you are working in the organization, if you are giving a fruitful result, definitely your boss, your employer, you know your higher management authorities will give more chance to work. I mean, they can give you more responsibility of top level managers also, and by performing very well, you can grow into the business, grow into that organization also. So organization behavior um, mostly depends upon the management of work as well. So proper management and proper implementation of the resources is also very much important. Okay, now what do you mean by management? Management is a coordination of all resources through the process of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling in order to attain the stated objectives. Okay, management is establishing an effective environment for people operating in a formal organizational group. Okay, management and entitles activity undertaken by one or more person in order to coordinate the activities in others in pursuit of end group that cannot be achieved by any one person. Okay, now see, in this management concept comes from foreign countries only. Okay, I will give you an example. Take an example of IBM country. Sorry, IBM company. Okay, IBM company is a really the oldest company we can say, and you know, this country is growing drastically uh, uh, in day-to-day life. Okay, now you can see in 1980s this countries uh, has came into the existence, and even if you see in Pune, the countries there will be a name of the country, there will be a name of the company as well. You can see in SP Info City, which is located in Fursungi. There also this country this company is located. And you know, they it's a foreign company, but you know, they are giving a good handsome amount uh, for the candidates, those who are working over there. Even if you take an example of Infosys is an Indian company. You know, this company is also uh, paying a good salary for the employees. There are other companies also which is located in Pune, Magarpatta. See, take an example of WNS, Excel, Capita, Accenture. There are lots of companies which is available in Pune, those who are paying a good handsome amount of salary. Why they are paying? Because of their organizational behavior. Okay, organizational behavior and management activities, because they are having a strict rules and regulation. That's why they are able to provide that much amount of salaries to the candidates, because they know how to get work done by the employees. Okay, how to get work done by the employees is a skill of the management, skill of the manager. Okay, so the managers definitely going to provide you a good salary if you are performing very well. Okay, if you are performing very well, then only you will get a good amount of salary. If you are not performing very well, you are not going to get a good amount of salary. Okay, it's a matter of salary also, you know, it's a matter of organizational behavior also. Organization is definitely going to behave you in a proper manner when you are going to uh, perform them and give and helps to give the companies more revenue. Okay, then only the organization will make you sustain in the company. Otherwise, you know, they will say there is no uh, point of remaining in the organization. I mean, they can lay off you also if you are not performing well in the organization. It depends upon a matter of fact how you response to the managers uh, managerial's word. Okay, suppose a manager is having a good relation with you, but you are not performing well in the organization. Definitely he will make you survive in the organization for a specific duration of period. But you know, he will also not cope up with you for a longer duration because you are not in a position to provide a good result to him. Okay, so always remember that while working in the organization, you also need to think about the organizational growth and development. If you are not able to focus on their growth and development, definitely you are a person those who are going to face a problem in future. Okay, so skills is also very much important. Okay, suppose if you are a graduate student in BCom, suppose if you are graduated in BCom, and if you want to have a software company job, so you have to first of all uh, take a challenge to you know to to study all the softwares which the company is required. Okay, now see, in lot of companies, you know what they do, they provide a training, proper training of their software. Now there is a software such as SAP, ERP, Tele. Okay, if you don't have knowledge, no mind, never mind. If the company thinks that you know you are a good person, you can provide a good result to the company, definitely they will provide you the training, right? But if you want to sustain in the organization, you also have to take a proper training, and you also have to give a proper result to them. Okay, if you're not able to provide a result, definitely you know uh, you are not going to survive in the that company, because the matter of fact is that company only deals with the person those who are providing a profit to it. those who are a asset of the company. Okay, if you want to have a good if you want to remain into the organization, you also have to think about the company's growth and development from the company's point of view. Okay, definitely if you are performing well, the companies is going to make you survive for a longer duration of time. Now I will give you a few examples. There are lots of workers, there are lots of employees who are there, you know, they have started with their they have started with their appointment from the lower division, but they have able to survive in the company, and within the 5 or 10 years, you know, they went to topper level manager position. This is also being happen. It just a matter of fact of consistency and a proper dedication towards work. Okay, now we are going to see go downward. We are going to see management definition I have given. Go downward. Now go little bit downward. Yeah, process also we have done. Go downward. See, there are few nature of management. Okay, management as a universal nature. This is a central force of every organized activity. All types of organization, for university, government, hospital, hotels, army, club, cricket, and business environment, require application and fundamental principle of management. Management is a pervasive activity, and it is applicable to every organized activity, irrespective for the size and the type of activity. Now see, management is a universal of nature. Now see, I will tell you one thing, that you know, in any organization, if you go, even if you go to the hospitals, there will be a proper management of activity, right? They are recruiting a person, those who are you know, qualified with their background. Okay, if you go to the hotels, definitely they will recruit a person those who have did a hotel management work, right? If you go to the army, they will recruit a person those who have taken the army training, right? So everywhere, even if you cricket, if you see in cricket, you will in the international cricket, if you want to get selected in the international cricket, they will also see whether you have played a Ranji trophy or not. I mean, whether you are having a good past record or not. They will not directly come to your house and you pick up from there, and they will you know, make you play in international cricket, right? So there are few steps that we have to follow, even the companies has to follow, right? Lots of companies, those who are you know, giving a good result, what they require, you know, they will try to take a person those who are having a good experience, right? The experienced person, they will try to pick up more as compared to the other people. Why it is so? Because they want that experienced person to show to get a more employment opportunities, because experienced person can give a more fruitful result, because they know how to work in the organization, because they have worked before, right? So experience also matters. And you know, in this organization, take an example of government, university, hospitals, hotels, they are having their own curriculum vitae, they are having their own resolution, they are having their own uh, ways to recruit, and they are having their own qualification, right? If a person did BCom and he want to do a job of a doctor, do you think he can able to do? No, because they require their own qualifications. So these are the things which is required a proper management of activity. Okay, second one, management aims at attainment and predetermined goals and objectives. Management is a mean to achieve the organizational goal. It ensures economically and efficiency in the use of human and non-human resources. Management is powerful, and success of the management in measures in terms of magnitude and goals attitude. See, management aims to attainment of predetermined goals and objectives. In every organization, you know, they are having their proper goals and objectives. देखो, कोई भी organization में आप जाओगे, they are having their own goals. See, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you are going to also have one goal, कि ये महीने में इतने महीने में मेरा इतना सेल होना चाहिए, right? If you are selling some kind of goods or product, you should know that कि इतने महीने में मेरा इतना सेल होना चाहिए, अगर इतने महीने में मेरा इतना सेल हो गया तो ही मैं यहाँ पर मैं आगे बढ़ सकता हूँ, इस एरिया में आगे बढ़ सकता हूँ. I mean you can survive into the market, right? If you are able to make that much amount of sales, this depends upon the mentality of that entrepreneur, that how goal he want to set or how he can able to achieve that goal. Okay, so he required a proper good and skillful staff also, if they want to achieve that much of goal. Okay, so all these are the important factors. Now management is a group activity. Okay, always remember that management is a group activity where individual performance also matters. Okay, if you now I have given you an example of cricket before. If you want to win the victory, what you need to do, each and every the player, those who are there in the team, they have to perform very well. Okay, go downward. And in a management activity, in a group activity, one thing is also very much required, that is a coordination of activity. Coordination between one and two. Okay, if you are not coordinated, you cannot achieve the goal. If there is some kind of dispute, or we can say there is some kind of quarrel between employees, definitely the focus of growth is not going to be there for a longer duration of time, क्योंकि वो एक दूसरे के साथ झगड़ते बैठेंगे, फिर उनके साथ ग्रोथ नहीं होने वाला. So this is also an important factor. Now management is a continuous activity. Always remember that it is ongoing process and refers to series of interrelated functions such as planning, organizing, staffing, leading and controlling. This cycle is repeated every now and then till the goals of the organization are achieved. Okay, it's a kind of continuous activity. Always remember that whenever you became a manager, till the time of retirement, you have to manage the activity in a very effective way, and that's why you are being hired as a manager. Okay, so manager is a continuous activity because management is there in each and every field. Okay, even if you are in the construction field, or even if you are in the field of any kind of games, in each and every field management plays an important role. Okay, even if you are a family member, right, in a house also, in a personal life also, you have to manage certain kind of things. That is also kind of management skill. Okay, everyone is having a management skill. देखो आज आपको, suppose if you are having a exam tomorrow, so what you will try to do, you will try to manage the things in a proper way. You will try, अरे मैं रात को स्टडी करूंगा, इतना से इतना स्टडी करूंगा, फिर मैं सुबह उसका रिवीजन करूंगा. That is also kind of management. Okay, you are managing the activity so that you will get a confidence that I can able to crack that interview. Sorry, I can able to crack that exam. Okay, because you are making a management of your activity. And while making a management of activity, you will also get a confidence that we will achieve that thing because we have did a kind of plan. Okay, we have did a kind of plan. That's why we will think that अरे हाँ, आने वाले दिनों में हम ये चीज अचीव कर सकते हैं बिकॉज हमने उसका प्रॉपर प्लानिंग किया करके रखा है. राइट, सो these all are the important factors. Management is a social process. Okay, it is also a social process as it concern with the people. Okay, management of the people, in the people or by the people, it's focus on interpersonal relation and the team building. Yes, definitely it's a kind of social process also. Even if you go anywhere, even if you go to the other states, other countries, there will be also management. Those who are having a lackness of management, definitely you can see the you can see the uh, you can see there will be no growth. I mean, those who are not able to manage the work activity properly. Now I will give you an example of other states. I don't want to take the name of the other states, but you also know very well which state I'm talking about. Okay, see, in each and every state there is a proper management of activity. I would like to say Maharashtra is the best state where you can see the availability of resources is also there and people management is also there. See, I am not telling that Maharashtra is a perfect state, but definitely as compared to the other state, Maharashtra is giving a fruitful result in the form of GDP, also in the form of national development, also in the form of providing the employment generation, also in the form of electricity, light bill facilities also. definitely if you go to the eastern Maharashtra, where Marathwada and Vidarbha, there is a lackness of electricity and water supply, we can say. But if you see the cities like Pune, Mumbai, Nagpur, definitely there is a huge amount of growth. Why it is so? Just because the availability of resources over there is a higher way as compared to the other states availability. Now over here also we can able to analyze that how this has been happened just because of proper management activities. Okay, utilization of proper resources is being done by the achievement of proper management activities. So these all are the factors where small things also matters a lot. So over here we have to see that by drop and drop the ocean can be created. So like that also, you know by giving up a small dedication towards the work, you can able to generate a good ocean. So always remember that it's a kind of social activity. With the help of the team, with the help of the building of team, you can make a ocean wise members. So always remember management plays an important role in each and every factor. Next point is a management is an integrated process. Management brings all humans and non-human resources together, uniformly them and employing them to achieve goals. Definitely it's a kind of integrated process where all the humans and non-humans comes together. Non-humans means what? Non-humans means what? Human means we are the human beings, and non-humans with what? The resources which is there, the non-human resources. Right now, see, if you want to construct a building, right, you require human beings also, and you require machines also. Right, machines also plays an important role over here, क्योंकि हर एक चीज ह्यूमन से नहीं हो सकती, machines is also required. Right, so by taking the help of together you can able to achieve. Now see, I will give you one example. Dekho, if you are working in a software industry, what is required? Definitely manpower is required. Another thing is required, that is called as a software, I mean computers, right, through which you can make a process and you can send the detailed information to the client. राइट तो फिर इसके लिए सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज क्या है? आपके पास खुद तो आप मौजूद होना ही चाहिए. You should also have the skills, and the other thing is that you should also have a computer equipment, right? That equipment, with the help of that equipment, you can use and you can show the results to others. So these both things are the requirement. Okay, now management is a multidisciplinary. Management is a specialized branch of knowledge that has received to input the several other disciplines. The vast body of knowledge in management draws heavily from other field of study like engineering, sociology, physiology, economics, mathematics, commerce, etc. See, in every discipline, in every area, in every specialized area, management is an important factor. See, lots of people, what they think, management is been studied in commerce and management in MBAs. It is not so. Management is an activity which is being physically managed by in each and every field. Take an example of engineering, doctors, in other field also. Management activities is must, and it should be there even in your personal life, right? Even in your personal life, suppose if you are having some kind of money with you, you know how to manage that money, right? Suppose if you are working somewhere else and you are getting some kind of amount, and you think that that amount is not enough for you. So what you will try to not to make more expenses, because you are getting a less salary, and we have to make a proper budget in that salary. So you will also take a steps of management activities only. मतलब यहाँ पर हमें ज्यादा खर्चा नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमें पता है अगर हम ज्यादा खर्चा करेंगे तो हमें लॉसेस, हमें फिर प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हो जाएगा इन फ्यूचर में, because in future we don't have that much amount of funds, that much amount of money, right? So what you will try to make less expenses. You will try to make expenses on the needed things only. So this is also kind of budgeting process which comes under the head of management activities only. Okay, now the next one is management is an art as well as science. It's a science in a systematic body of theoretical knowledge capable of general application. Management is an art because it involves the application of knowledge and skills to achieve results like any other art, such as painting, music, etc. In painting, music, etc., also you require a management of activities. Okay, the organized body underlying the practice of management is a science, and applying the principles and practice is an art. Okay, it's a underlying body. The practice of management is a science, and the implication, or we can say the practice, is called as a art of management. Okay, how to manage that thing? Okay, that is an art. Okay, suppose if you are having the resources, okay, that is also one thing. If you are having the resources, that is a kind of science you are having. But how to manage that activity, it's a kind of art. ओके अगर आपको ये सारे रिसोर्सेस है आपके पास, अभी ये रिसोर्सेस को आपको हैंडल कैसे करना है, दैट इज आल्सो काइंड ऑफ आर्ट. नाउ सी आई विल गिव यू वन एग्जांपल. Suppose in a political party, you know, one member of the political party, he has been selected as a mayor of the specific area. So what challenges that person is going to have? You know, he is having a number of people surrounded with him. That is a science. And how to manage that people, it's a kind of art of management activity. Okay, so you have understood the art of science and art. Okay, let's go to the next point, that is called as importance of management. Achievement of goals. Management act as a unifying force and being together factor of production, both human and non-human, to achieve the objectives of the organization. Management is also one of the factors of production. Without coordinated factors, efforts and management, no other factors of production can be produced or desired result is isolation. Now see, management, the important factor of management is to achieve the goals. Okay, now goal achievement can be done only with the help of proper management activity. If you're now 100% goal can be achieved with the help of the management. This is the statement which I am giving to you. Okay, if you are having any kind of a goal, you will see you can achieve that goal by making a proper management. हमें यहाँ पर जाना है. Suppose if you want to go from Pune to Bangalore, so in your mind, you know, what are the ideas is going to come? हम कैसे जाए? First of all, कैसे जाए? There are lots of transportation facilities available, aeroplane, road transport, right? So you will try to choose the transport which is very much you know, affordable to you, and it is also not that much of time costly as well. So first of all you will see, अरे ये transport, अगर आपके पास पैसे कम रहेंगे तो definitely you will try to see the thing, you know, which is very much less expensive. कोई भी चीज जो कम expensive है वो medium of transportation आप utilize करोगे. So this is a kind of management activity which comes in your mind while going from one place to another. Okay, so it's a kind of achievement of goals. If you want to achieve anything, if you want to go anywhere, you will first of all think which of the mode of transportation I will choose. Okay, next one is a optimum utilization of resources. The resources of the organization are limited and management aims in utilizing the resources in the best proper manner. Okay, the managers try to avoid wastage by using the resources efficiently and effectively. Now see, optimum utilization of resources. We are having, as a company, as an aggregative way, I am saying you, we are having a huge amount of resources, but we are not utilizing that resources in a proper way. This is the drawback which we are facing. And since before independence and even after independence, our country is called as a developing nation, as today also. ओके आज भी हमें हमारी कंट्री को डेवलपिंग नेशन बोला जाता है, नॉट अ डेवलप्ड कंट्री. यू नो द एग्जांपल ऑफ डेवलप्ड कंट्री, टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ यूएसए इज कॉल्ड एज डेवलप्ड नेशन. Even if you take an example of Australia, New Zealand, even if you go to the European countries, lots of European countries are called as a developed nation. Paris, France, Spain, Portugal, all these, Netherlands, Germany, England, Sweden, Norway, these all are the developed nation. Why they are Denmark, Belgium, Russian, these all are the developed nation. Why they are called as a developed nation? Because they are developed themselves. But in India it is not called as developed nation because we are not in a position to make a proper utilization of our resources, right? We are fighting with each other. That's why we are called as a developing, we comes under the head of developing nation. Most of the Asian countries are called as a developing nations. Why it is so? Because we are not in a position to develop ourselves, and there are lot of reasons. Can you tell me, can you just help me out, what can be the reason that we are called as a developing nation as compared to developed nation? Yes, Rituja, Sahil, Mahadev, Harjinder Singh, there are lots of people available. Can you tell me why our country is called as a developing nation as compared to the developed nation?
One of the factor is the education. The actually proper education is not given, so it's one of the major factor affecting the developing country.
Yeah, very good, very good. Education factor is also one of the important factor. Very good. Yes, other students, can you really help me out for this situation? Can you tell me why our country is called as a developing nation before independence and after independence as well? Even if you see in the year, from the year 1950, right? From the year 1947 we have got the independence, uh, but you know the Constitution of India has been formed in the year 1950. From the year 1950, I guess we have I think more than 70 years has gone. But today also, you know, we are facing a lot of problems, and we are not in a position to inculcate that problem. Even if you see the level of poverty is very high. I mean, there are lots of people, those who are living in below poverty line, and the unemployment in a rural area, it is very much high. Lots of people today also depend upon the farming sector only. I mean, they are not getting a proper price for their food, proper price for their products, and you know, lots of people, they are doing a suicide work, which is not a legal work from our Indian Constitution point of view. But still, we are facing a problem. These all are the problem. Can you just help me out? Yeah, can you just help me out? Telling what are the other problems that we are facing. Yes, there are, I think there are more than 8 students present. 8 or 9 students are there. Sahil, Shankar, Shashikant, Vijay, Mahadev, Harjinder, Priyanka, Prajakta. Come on, try. At least give me one point why our nation is called as a developing nation. Why we are not.
Because India imports more than exports.
Yeah. Very good, Rutuja. This is also one of the important factors. I mean, India is not in a position to export more goods. You know, India is importing a lot of goods from the developed nation. Even if you take an example of England, England is a very small country as compared to India. You know, in United Kingdom, if you see in a map, कितना छोटा सा देश है वो, and they have ruled in a, वो यहाँ पर आकर इन्होंने यू नो इंडियन पीपल को इतना परेशान किया है. You can see the state of United Kingdom, country like United Kingdom, it is very much small, and the people, those who are living there in United Kingdom, it is very much less as compared to India. But even though, you know, with their brains and their creativity and their management activities, they are able to, you know, ruled Indian people. Why it is so? Because Indian people are not that much of, I mean, I must say, they are lacking with the management activities. They are lacking with the creative activity, and they don't know how to tackle the how to battle with the you know British people. That's why India is lacking behind at that stage. Even today, also, if you see the United Kingdom, London, you can see the state like London, Manchester. If you go to the United Kingdom, you can find out, you know, Lords, Leeds, the other cities of England, other cities of that British countries, British cities, they are very much developed as compared to India. Even if you go to the Mumbai, if you see the state like Mumbai, Mumbai is a called as a financial capital of Indian country. right? But even though if you go to the Mumbai also, no, the environment is not that much good, I must say. I mean, you will get an employment opportunity easily over there, but the expenses is also very high, and the environment is also not that much good as compared to the other countries environment. you know their religion, I mean, India is having a lot of religious people in Mumbai. You will find Bengalis, you will find North Indians also, you will find South Indians also. Those who are doing the business in Mumbai, they are settling in Mumbai, and there is a lackness of unity between them, due to which the Mumbai city, the Mumbai place is really facing a problem. And those who are coming in Mumbai, definitely बोलते हैं वो सपनों का शहर है, मतलब बहुत बहुत बड़े बड़े बातें करते हैं, but if you go into the reality, if you see, the darkness of Mumbai is also very much high. Yes, from your point of view, come on, tell me the points which I am asking you. Come on, I think 5 minutes are there. You can also really think, and you can also give your views why our nation is called as a developing nation, why India is not yet developed, as even 75 years uh, of independence we are having. But even though we are not called as a developed nation, why it is so? What are the problems? We have discussed 2 to 3 problems, but there are a lot of problems. Can you tell me? Yes, Mahavir, Birazdar, sorry, Mahadev, Harjinder, Priyanka, Prajakta, Sahil, Shankar, Shashikant. Come on, give me your feedback. Vijay, come on, try to answer this question. I think this is very common question यार. आपको भी बहुत सारी चीजें पता होगी, हमारा नेशन क्यों डेवलपिंग है आज.
ड्यू टू पॉलिटिकल मैनेजमेंट हम उस तरह से वर्क नहीं कर पा रहे जिस तरह से अ डेवलप्ड नेशन इज वर्किंग.
Yeah, very good, Rutuja, very good. This is the point, this is the biggest point. The corruption, the level of corruption. I mean, as you are giving more focus on the political scenario, I'm just saying that corruption is very much high in our country. This is the biggest problem that we are facing, and this is the right thing which I am talking about. Due to which the political imbalance, we can say, or the government rules and regulations, we can say. See, the upper level body of our country, they are giving a right statement. I mean, suppose I will give you the example of Prime Minister. He told that 20 lakh crore rupees, or 20,000 crore rupees has been given to the COVID peoples, for the welfare of COVID peoples. Now, in reality, do you think they are getting that much amount of facilities? No, because the middle people, the middle political leaders, they are eating up the money, right? So the money is not being transferred fully to the people, those who want that money actually, right? See, this COVID kind of situation, this COVID kind of facilities is being provided to the people, those who are suffered with the COVID. But in between the people, those who are ministers, those who are minister bodies, between the Prime Minister and the citizen, they are eating the money. And due to which the person, those who require the help, they are not getting that much amount of help. So these all are the factors where we are lacking behind. And with the help of this corruption, India is really lacking behind. Now I will give you one example. Now see, India is having near about 140 crores of population at this stage, near about 140 crores of population. And you can see less than 1 crore of population, they are really very much rich people. You can see there are more than, I would say, 500 to 1,000 people, those who are very much strong with their financial background. And there are other people, those who are not able to cope up with that financial position, right? You can see more than 20 crores of people, they are living below poverty. More than 20 crores of people. It may be more than 40 crores also. I don't know the exact data at this stage, but you can see more than 40, I must say, more than 40 crores of people out of 140, those who are living in below poverty line. I mean, the children, they are facing a problem of malnutrition and other things. They are facing a problem. Why it is so? Because of the government imbalance, government policies imbalance. They are not helping them actually, and the money which is made for them, they are not getting that amount of money. That's why they are facing the problem. So corruption is the biggest problem which, India is facing, and due to which we are lacking behind. I mean, Indian people are lacking behind, right? So there are other factors also. I mean, the people, those who are there, they are not helping me to answer the question, but yes, definitely there are other factors also, uh, through which we can say, India is lacking behind, and India is called as developing developing nation before and after as well, before and after of the independence as well. Okay, we are going to discuss the remaining pattern of survival of growth and development of nation. Okay, everything we are going to discuss in the upcoming lecture. Okay, so in the next week also we are going to have a lecture on this same day only. Okay, so be present in the next week. We are going to discuss the remaining part. Okay, thank you everyone. I hope you have understood all the concept of lecture first, which I have taken on 8 a.m. and the lecture which I have taken from 9 a.m. Okay, you have understood the things which I have told to you. Any kind of doubt you have at this stage? Yes, anyone is having any kind of doubt, they can ask me. किसी को कुछ doubt है तो वो पूछ सकते हैं. They can ask me the question if anyone is having any kind of doubt at this stage. Yes, Prajakta, Priyanka, Rituja, Mahadev, Arjinder, Shankar, Shashikant, Sahil. Anyone is having any kind of doubt, they can ask me. Anyone is having any kind of doubt, please tell me. Yes. Reply. Priyanka, anyone is having any kind of doubt?
No doubt, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So for today, I'm winding up the session. Okay. We will meet in the next week. Okay. We will
Okay, sir.
discuss the remaining part. Okay. Thank you very much for your cooperation and dedication. Thank you very much. You can leave now. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. You can leave now.